And if you claim to be... Basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Jordan, Harden out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Holmgren in at the power forward position. Shot by Collins, no good. Now Harden. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Turner kicks to Young. Pass to Collins. And that one drops for him.
And that's two tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Jordan passes to Harden. From downtown, drills the three-pointer.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Now, here's Collins. Turner with a screen on Harden. Young with no one around. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Turner finds Young. Nice ball movement by Utah. Three-pointer. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Banchero.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Now, Jordan, after the missed 3 from John Collins.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Outside Turner. Pass to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Markkanen can't get it to go. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Here's Brooks. Back to Harden. Jordan sets the pick for Harden. Bangs home the trifecta.
Timeout.
Harden's got 6.
Versatile and relentless. James Harden so tough to slow down.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bounce pass, Young. Here's Banchero. Buries it from 3-point range.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Pass to Holmgren. Harden looking it over. Jordan sets the screen for Harden. Second chance shot, and Jordan with the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Young, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Young against Harden, clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
It's his first trip to the line. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those 2 players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now, here is Young. Turner with a screen on Harden. Young for 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brooks. Over Banchero. Brooks misses.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now, here is Harden. After the miss from Trae Young.
DeAndre Jordan simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Thomas checked in for Collins. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Quickly's checked in. Markkanen kicks to Turner. Quickly against Young. Puts the move on. And it's blocked by Jordan.
boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Down low, back to quickly. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Brooks. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. Banchero against Brooks. Young dishes to Thomas. Turner with the screen for Thomas. Now here's Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jordan. Toppin comes in for Holmgren. And it's Colin Sexton in for Dylan Brooks. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickley. That's his first foul. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Jazz. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Grant Williams is checked in for Toppin. Now, here's Thomas. Scoreless thus far. Quickly against Young. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Williams passes to Sexton. Williams looking over the floor. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Thomas finds Young. Back to Thomas. Here's Banchero. Takes the 3. Sexton grabs the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside Thomas. Outside Markkanen. Nailed from three-point land. Markkanen's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz. Clippers leading by 6. Sexton kicks to Quickley. Olynyk the pass to Quickley. Sexton against Thomas. With the floater. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Back to Banchero. 13 feet away. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Quickley. To the paint. Here's Sexton. And the layup falls. Sexton's got 5.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Markkanen with it. Banchero looking around. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Toppin pulls it in. Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Quickley. Olynyk, a screen on Young. Quickly with a wide open look. Good on the triple. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Sexton. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Harden in at the 2 guard. Jazz trail by 7. Turner with a screen on Toppin. Young's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here is Quickly. Olynyk sets a screen for Quickly. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Jazz shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Thomas. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Olynyk. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. On its way from Young for 2. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of beautiful energy, and he will not back down.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Young. Pass to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. From past the arc, Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for Los Angeles. Thomas against Harden. Olynyk, a screen on Thomas. Harden's shot is off. Jazz trail by 9. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Dosunmu. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Dillon Brooks in for Quickly. Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
Outside, Sexton. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Six to shoot. And that one, good. Sexton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Pass to Thomas. Turner with a screen on Sexton. Here's Thomas, and it's blocked by Jordan. Now here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. And stolen by Thomas. And here's Young. Pass to Turner. Banchero with the ball. On the corner. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden outside. Jordan with it. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Markkanen. 5 to shoot. Jordan passes to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Jordan sets the screen for Sexton, and another 3 for the Clippers.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brooks against Banchero. Brooks dishes to Sexton. Young against Harden. Jordan up top. Brooks for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Young from outside buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really clever with the basketball. Young so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Daniel Theis is checked in for the Jazz. John Collins comes in for Markkanen. And then for the Clippers, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Dosunmu. Here's Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And he sinks the second. Jazz trail by 10. Bounce pass, Young. Pass to Thomas. Launches a 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Outside Collins. Back to Young. It's tipped. And a missed layup. Los Angeles leading by 9. The putback, it's good on the putback.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Now Young. He's got 9. Young is double. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass. Thomas got 14 points for the game.
You can see Banchero has such excellent passing instincts. He knows when it's time to move the ball.
Young against Quickly. There's the pick. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Short. Out to Brooks. Pass to Quickly. Clippers moving the ball around. Young against Holmgren. Young pass to Collins. Wow, hammering it in!
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Clippers. Holmgren with a screen on Young. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. Young pass to Tice. Young against Quickly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
For Utah, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. The Jazz making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Good on the second free throw. 1:20 left here in the second. Clippers leading by 8. Quickly looking it over.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Clippers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside Collins. Pass to Thomas for the 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren with a screen on Oubre. And again, it's the Clippers missing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Young is double. Tice, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers leading by 7. Quickly the pass to Brooks. Back to Quickly. To the inside. Jacks up a 3. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Banchero out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Turner. Then it's John Collins. And it's Young in at the point. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Banchero outside. Markkanen inside the line. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent. But you have got to be willing to close when Markkanen is out on the perimeter. His shot will punish you because it's a sweet shooting stroke.
Pass to Jordan. The three from Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Harden's got 13 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Brooks against Banchero. Markkanen passes to Collins. Here's Banchero. Outside, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Inside, here's Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 5.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Clippers leading by 9. Harden outside. And it's sent back by Turner. They retain possession. The offensive rebound. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
Outside Collins. Turner with a screen for Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Holmgren against Markkanen. Harden left side. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Harden's got 15 points.
Well, this is where James Harden's 3-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the 3, no problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
Markkanen from outside. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Los Angeles leading by 11. Pass to Holmgren. Harden with it. He's picked up by Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
He hits the second from the line. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And here's Young. 10 points for him. Good. Nice job down low. He's got 12.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Brooks outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Holmgren. Jordan a screen on Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Holmgren. That one good for 2. Holmgren's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Jordan kicks to Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles. Outside, Markkanen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Curry's checked in for Trae Young. Sexton, he's checked in for the Clippers. Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Banchero. No good there. Nice D from Brooks. Clippers leading by 13 to the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Utah. Outside Curry. Banchero is screen for Curry. Outside Markkanen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 14 points.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Brooks with him. Picked up by Turner. They set the pick. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Utah.
Number 27.
On defense, Utah. Down by 12. Here's Brooks. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
Back to Curry. Pass to Banchero. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He's got 9.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Now Jordan. Outside, Sexton. And here is Brooks, guarded by Curry. Curry brings the double, kicks it out to Jordan. On the clock, Brooks for 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Curry. Still without a basket. Markkanen with it. Banchero outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Brooks with the bounce pass. Collins against Harden. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. And the Clippers lead by 13.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
Outside, Markkanen. Banchero with the screen. Curry passes to Markkanen. Fades. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end. He comes right back for his own team. Love it.
It's Sexton on top of the key. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
Banchero right side. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Oubre's checked in for the Jazz. Cameron Thomas comes in for John Collins. The Clippers also making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jordan. Dosunmu comes in for Brooks. And quickly in for James Harden. Lets the three fly. Oubre pulls it in. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what Seth Curry is known for. When defenses don't chase him off that line, guys, he will make them pay.
Quickly the pass to Dosunmu. Thomas against Sexton. Here he goes. 2 points. That one goes. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
Thomas against Sexton. Oubre, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Sexton on the wing. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Banchero kicks to Thomas. And he's good on the three ball. Thomas got 20.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from. And they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Quickly. Yep, that one goes. Quickly's got 9.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
That one misses. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket. And he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Harden. Dosunmu is out there with Williams. Then it's Olynyk, and it's quickly in at the point guard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
The Jazz making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Sexton's checked in. Clippers leading by 13. Williams, a screen on Thomas. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Jazz shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Young left side. Young is double. Markkanen from outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Olynyk. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Well, you love how Kelly Olynyk works off the pick and roll. He knows exactly where to be.
Oubre outside. Here's Young. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Olynyk sets a screen for Sexton. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Here's the floater. Thomas, no good. Los Angeles leading by 13. Sexton up top. Thomas covering. Harden dishes to Williams. Floats it up for Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Markkanen. Thomas kicks to Oubre. Misses the three. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Harden. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Here's Young. Outside Markkanen. And stolen by Sexton. A floater. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Right side, Sexton. Kicks it out to Harden. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Oubre outside. And the 3 off target. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Back to Sexton. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
Collins checked in for Thomas. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan's checked in for Olynyk. Dillon Brooks comes in for Grant Williams. Trey Murphy's checked in for Dosunmu. And quickly in for Colin Sexton. Turner with a screen on Brooks. Three-pointer, Markkanen. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, we know Markkanen can flat score the basketball, and right now he's got his rhythm going.
Quickly a screen on Collins. The 3 from Harden. Los Angeles with another miss. Young inside. Quickly covering. Young pass to Oubre. Markkanen from outside. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. To the paint. Pass to Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 26 points for James Harden.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
Young finds Oubre. Connects from three-point range. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clippers leading by 14. Brooks outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Jordan sets the pick for Harden. Down low. Jordan inside. He's against Turner, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
Banchero's checked in for the Jazz. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Quickly. Young taking his time here. And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Harden on the wing. To the middle. Lays it up off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Markkanen passes to Banchero. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Running. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
So here are the Jazz starting five. Miles Turner out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Collins in at the 2. Now here's Thomas. The 15-footer is good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's Brooks. Fires for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and look at those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. These are his first free throws of the game.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball, a decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
Now here's Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
First team.
Holmgren, the pass to Jordan. Jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Collins outside. From 7. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
Brooks, the pass to Harden. Holmgren with it. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Now Harden from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Now here's Banchero. That one no good. Some solid defense from Jordan. Thomas against Brooks. Outside Harden. From behind the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. And so Banchero will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Collins. Here's Thomas for 3. Fires in the triple. Thomas has got 5 now.
That big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Brooks outside. Harden surveying the D. Launches it. Drains the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Markkanen. Here's Thomas. Misses the step-back jumper.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be a second foul of the game. Trae Young, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen.
Number 11, Trae Young.
Harden against Young. Fires the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Brent, we've seen Trey Murphy grow into a prototypical 3-and-D wing.
Well, what's been most impressive, BA, is you thought it was just his shooting.
that's been better than advertised. He's also starting to show you he can rebound, run the floor, and defend a little bit. So the package is a little bit bigger than it was once thought of with Trey Murphy coming out of the NBA draft.
Now here's Banchero. No points yet. Just 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Brooks outside. Pass to Jordan. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here's Brooks. Outside Harden. Driving in. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. With 1 on the clock. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
Young looking for an opening. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Clippers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Young. And he lays it up and in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. Utah grabs the miss. And here's Thomas. He's got 5. Up top, Turner. Covered by Jordan. Spins. Young against Harden. The teardrop. Young misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
On the wing, Brooks. Thomas defends. Brooks outside. Pass to Holmgren. Over Banchero. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Olynyk checked in for Jordan. Toppin comes in for Holmgren. Sexton's checked in for Brooks. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for James Harden. Tice is checked in for Utah. Now here's Collins. Yet to see a basket. Banchero surveys. Kicks it out to Collins. And the three-pointer goes.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
The Clippers lead by 3. Outside Sexton puts up a 3. And that's collected by Trae Young. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Collins. Up top, Banchero. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Young against Quickly. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Collins outside. Launches a 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Quickly. Olynyk with a screen on Young. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Young. Brent, we've seen Quickley step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Williams is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Oubre's checked in. There's a minute 26 left now in the first quarter. Sexton against Collins. Sexton passes to Quickley. Over Young. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Jazz trail by 5. 59 seconds left in the first quarter here. Collins passes to Banchero. He takes it in. And there it is for him. Banchero's got 6.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Here's Quickley. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. Here's Young. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Yep, count it.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Outside Young. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back in. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
James Harden out there with Immanuel Quickley. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And Young gets it to go.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Now here's Harden. Still without a bucket. Young with it. Now quickly defending. Young with it. Marking it outside. Back to Young. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Harden. Shoots over Oubre. No good. A bit long that time. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Now Tice. Here's Collins. Checked by Sexton. Collins drawing the double team. Back to Oubre. Clock at 6. Young from long range. Young missing again. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Clippers. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Toppin, he's checked in for Hendricks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Utah. Thomas comes in for John Collins. Back to Young. Out to Oubre. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
Here's Harden. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Quickly against Thomas. Over quickly. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Toppin. And Los Angeles making a change here. Dosunmu's checked in.
Number 45.
So it's Utah now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Sexton passes to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Back to Young. Oh, Young! So tough at his size. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For the Clippers, Jordan's checked in for Olynyk. Dylan Brooks comes in for Toppin. And quickly subbed in for Dosunmu. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. To the middle. Here's Brooks. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Left side, Young. Pass to Markkanen. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The Clippers trail. Quickly outside. Brooks with it. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points.
Markkanen outside. Now Young. 9 points in the game. Beyond the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Quickly against Young. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Outside Oubre. Back to Young. Five to shoot. Lets a floater go. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Brooks finds Sexton. Outside Harden. Out to the right wing. Jordan against Turner. Back to Harden. The three. Hits the trifecta. Harden's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Oh, there's Markkanen, hammers home the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Brooks outside. Fires it from 18. Count the basket. Brooks has got 6 here in the quarter.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Oubre passes to Young. That is Trey's shot. The three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
For the Clippers, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Sexton, and Trey Murphy subbed in for James Harden. And Utah with a change here too. Banchero's checked in for Oubre. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Brooks. He's got 9. On the wing quickly. Stolen by Young. Markkanen with it. Back to Young. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Utah shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And it's tied up with that one.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Jordan, the pass to Quickly. Here he goes, and he makes it. Quickly's got 10 points in the game.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Young, the pass to Thomas. Here's Young. The 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Quickly outside. Pass to Jordan. Over Young. Now here's Holmgren. And here's Quickly. Fires the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
With it all clicking, Quickly can be dangerous, and he's shown it tonight.
Markkanen outside. And Carroll against Brooks. Left side Young. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Turner. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Jordan. Quickly deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
The 3 ball. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 5. Thomas outside. Pass to Young. Lets the 3 fly. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Quickly against Young. Fader on the way. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Markkanen misses. And so Quickly will bring it up for Los Angeles. Brooks outside. Jordan the screen. This one for 3. That's good. Brooks for 3. Brooks has got 12 points in the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Thomas outside. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. Sexton's checked in for Los Angeles. Tice is checked in for Utah. John Collins comes in for Thomas. Collins passes to Markkanen. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. The Jazz again can't hit. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Here's Young. 18 points for him. 20 seconds left in the second period. Five on the clock. And stolen by Sexton. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Paolo Banchero is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Thomas in at the point. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Harden, and Collins with the big block.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Markkanen outside. Back to Thomas. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Down low. Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Jazz trail by 9. Markkanen outside. Second half getting started. About a minute played. To the paint. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fires from deep. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Harden's got 8.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
Back to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. Harden with the defensive effort. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Jordan. And here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Now Banchero. Turner, a screen on Brooks. Looking to win the run. Paolo, strong.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Pass to Jordan. Takes the 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Collins. Got a hand on it.
How about the reach from Murphy using those long arms to get to that shot?
The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Banchero passes to Markkanen. Here's Thomas. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. Thomas has got 8.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Back to Harden. For 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Collins against Harden. The jump hook. Collins, no good. Los Angeles leading by 12. Harden, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Harden. And the baseline jumper goes down. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Harden against Thomas. Turner passes to Banchero. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Harden. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 10 points for him. Here's Harden. 12 points for him. And here's Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Releases. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Utah. Down by 12. Banchero unfazed by the contact.
It's so hard trying to throw Banchero off balance. He's superb at finishing through contact.
Pass to Harden. Holmgren with it. To the inside. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 10. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him. Sexton's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Utah with a change here too. Tice is checked in for Turner. Collins outside. Markkanen, the pass to Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Outside Sexton. Back to Harden. Brooks outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Sexton, that's good. Give him 8. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Utah. Trae Young comes in for Thomas. And timeout called by Ty Lue. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Brooks finds Jordan. Now Sexton. Back to Jordan. Six to shoot. For 3, Sexton. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the left side wing. Knocked loose. Collins with it. Jordan picks him up. Some solid defense from Jordan. Outside Harden. Shoots over Young. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Jazz trail by 14. Markkanen outside. Over to the left wing. And Collins gets double teamed. Back to Markkanen. Young against Brooks. Throws it up high. And Collins with the slam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Sexton passes to Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Pass to Harden from outside the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Outside Young. 1:46 left to play in the third. Tice outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development. And now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Tice passes to Collins. The kick out to Young. No good on the three. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got 10 points.
Toughness there shown by Collins. Sexton, no stranger to having to out-muscle the defense from time to time.
Quickly against Young. With the drive. Here's the three. Rebound by Olynyk. The shot clock and game clock. Quickly with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Young. One's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists in the game. Fires away from way outside, and he can't get that one. And Spurs in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Kelly Olynyk, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Collins outside. Back to Thomas. Inside. Banchero no good. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Sexton. Drives to the hoop. And the bucket is good. Sexton's got 9 points now in the second half.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
Markkanen outside. The three from Banchero. Rebound by Olynyk.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Sexton, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
At the line for LA, Colin Sexton, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Sexton.
And Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Hendricks is checked in for the Clippers. Turner, he's checked in for Utah. Thomas outside. Pass to Collins. The three from Banchero. Offensive rebound. Thomas outside. Here's Banchero from deep. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Here's Harden. Nice shot from the wing.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Jazz trail by 18. Thomas passes to Turner. Over Olynyk. Misses off the left iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Sexton. Back to Dosunmu. From downtown. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Collins outside. And here's Turner. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Banchero gets it to go.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Olynyk with a screen on Collins. For 3, Sexton. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Turner. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Harden against Thomas. Harden drives in. Outside Sexton. There's the triple. Sexton, another miss. Jazz trail by 13. Banchero passes to Markkanen. Banchero finds Markkanen. Back to Banchero. Three-pointer. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist from Banchero.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
A ferocious shot blocker, Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Dillon Brooks checked in for Los Angeles. Robinson comes in for Sexton. Here's Harden. Outside for Brooks. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Dosunmu. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Love Duncan just taking the opportunity to create for a teammate.
Thomas passes to Turner. That shot off the mark. Olynyk with some nice D. Brooks against Banchero. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
DeAndre Jordan, Trey Murphy, Emmanuel Quickley.
And it's Collins with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 15-point game. Thomas outside. Oh, Jordan with the block. And they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 3. Another shot. Can't get it to drop. Los Angeles leading by 15. Brooks finds Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Well, Harden, a true creator when he has the ball in his hand.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. Harden hits them both. Jazz trail by 17. And Carroll with it. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Holmgren, the pass to Brooks. 4-3. Counted from distance. And the Clippers lead by 18.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Banchero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Utah making a switch here. Young's checked in, and Banchero drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 16. Holmgren with it. Takes a three. Pass to Brooks. To the left wing. Now here's Holmgren. Fades and shoots. Rebound, Utah. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Young, the pass to Markkanen. Jordan against Turner. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Young. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Jordan, and that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Turner against Jordan. Turner passes to Banchero. Banchero delivers inside.
And this team relies on Banchero's scoring, but tonight he's carried them.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Harden. Jordan the screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Young.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
Thomas, he's checked in for Utah. And he sinks the second. Jazz trail by 15. Now Collins. Pass to Thomas. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Free throw good, Thomas. Here's Brooks. Here's Harden. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Few guys with better handles than James Harden. Really a magician with the rock.
Thomas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. James Harden picks one up. Free throw good. Thomas.
Shooting for Utah, Cameron Thomas.
Both good from the line that time. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Jazz, Cameron Thomas, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Thomas. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And Turner with the block. Brooks against Banchero. Pass to Thomas. Back to Banchero. Markkanen finds Thomas. Clock at 6. A step back shot. Good work defensively by Brooks. The Clippers lead by 12.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, BA, they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Dillon Brooks.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Brooks outside. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Harden. Thomas defends. Harden can't hit. Then Carroll passes to Thomas. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Well, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Wembanyama is out there with Bridges. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Haliburton in at the point guard position.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Wembanyama against Markkanen. And Şengün throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And so Young will bring it up for the Jazz. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. Now, in talking about Tyrese Haliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Haliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, and not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Puts it up from 17, and finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Here's Bridges on the money with the shot from the left block.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Haliburton against Young. Driving to the basket. He can't get that one to fall. Great defense that time from Şengün. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's Young, following the score by Tyrese Haliburton. Shots good from Young.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Haliburton passes to Bridges. Back to Haliburton. Bridges a screen on Young. Haliburton kicks to Bridges. Three-pointer. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Count it.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through it.
Back to Haliburton. Şengün with a screen on Young. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Young. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Toronto. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Bridges outside. On the wing, Rozier. Defended by Young. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Young. 11 points in the game. And it's blocked by Şengün. Pass to to Rozier. Shoots over Markkanen. And it's Rozier missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Young against Rozier. Keeps it alive with the second effort. Young, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Bridges. Sengun hits them both. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Turner, great positioning on the putback.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Pass to Sengun. And it's sent back by Turner. Young with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. Good on the three-point shot.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Markkanen against Wembanyama. Lets it go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Jazz. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Young's got 16 points.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Rozier finds Jaquez. Rozier with a screen on Collins. Jaquez can't hit. Jazz leading by 3. Outside Collins. Outside Markkanen. Banchero passes to Collins. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Banchero. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wembanyama against Young. And Victor Wembanyama gets the 3. 5 points in the game.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now, here is Young. 16 points for him. It's good.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Outside, Payne. Jaquez outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Collins. Back to Banchero. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jaquez.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
Raptors trail by 4. Now, here's Dinwiddie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
On a shooter like Dinwiddie, you have to guard close, but Dinwiddie challenges that defense and draws the foul.
Some changes for Toronto. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Sengun. And it's Bane in for Terrence Mann. Here's Young. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Sohan finds Dinwiddie. Outside, Bane. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bane's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Young, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Banchero dishes to Young. Teardrop shot. Toronto grabs the miss. Wembanyama passes to Bane. And they take the lead. Bane's got 5.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Young inside. Dinwiddie covering. Sohan with the ball. He has yet to score. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Bane with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jazz trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Thomas high post. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, Wembanyama. He's got 5. Takes it off the glass. He has 7.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And here's Young from the arc. No good on that one. Desmond Bane getting it done for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Kelly Oubre out there with Markkanen. And it's Young. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Young finds Tice. Hayes with the steal. And here is Bane. Hayes in the post. Young's there. The shot's good from Hayes.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so Young will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7. Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Young's got 21 in the game.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Rozier looking around. The rebound by the Jazz. Young's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Fires away from way outside. And Utah, another 3.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
To the inside. Hayes. On the wing, Hawkins. Rozier for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's the three. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
And this team relies on Rozier's decision-making and using the pick there to create a shot for himself.
Markkanen sets the pick for Young. The three. The shot that time, not on target. Raptors leading by 4. Sochan, the pass to Hayes. Here's Sochan. Still scoreless. Hawkins outside. No good with the triple. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Rozier against Young. Pass to Hayes. Now Sochan. Markkanen with the block.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Rozier. Thomas against Bane. Pulls it up. Gets a very good look and converts. Bane's got 10 points. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Rozier into the lane. That one goes in. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The more of those mid-range jumpers Rozier hits, the more the passing lanes will open up for him.
Young for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Utah. And then for Toronto, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Hayes. Miles Bridges comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And Halliburton subbed in for Terry Rozier.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Markkanen looking it over. Young for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Halliburton. And he banks in the layup.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Outside Thomas. Back to Young. Outside Turner. Clock at 6. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. The three-pointer no good. Raptors with the lead. In the corner, it's Bane. Back to Sochan. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sochan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sochan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Excels at driving to the basket. Bridges making the D get physical with him when he penetrates.
And the Jazz with some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Markkanen. Kuminga comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Banchero's subbed in for Thomas. And then for Toronto, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sochan. And Caleb Martin subbed in for Bane. Kuminga kicks to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 35.
No, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Wembanyama outside. Outside, Martin. Pass to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. The Raptors making a switch here. Man's checked in. Collins kicks to Young. Young is double. Outside, Kuminga. Young against Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. 10 points for Victor Wembanyama. Van Carroll looking around. Young with no one around. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Bridges. Not going to go that time. Nice defense from Kuminga. Pass to Young. Here's Collins. Back to Young. Turner with a screen on Halliburton. And it's slammed in by Turner.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. To the paint. And Hayes throws it down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Banchero dishes to Kuminga. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Back to Banchero. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Pass to Young. Kuminga kicks to Young. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Raptors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Tyrese Halliburton, 1 shot.
That's good from Halliburton. Here's Young. He has 38 in the game. Collins, a screen on Halliburton. A nice shot by Young.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 1. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Bridges. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Young outside. Pass to Turner. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul.
To match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
Bridges outside. There's the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Young's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Collins passes to Young. It's rebounded by Şengün. Toronto trailing. Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-'90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Turner. And here's Banchero. Another miss by Utah.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Right wing. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Nails the wide open jump shot. That's 12 points for Victor Wembanyama. Young taking his time here. Launches from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bane. Now, here's Şengün. Turner with the steal. Collins in the post. Defended by Bridges. Collins kicks to Young. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Halliburton. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Raptors. Bridges outside. Wembanyama finds Bane. Offline with his three. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Baseline Jay on the way.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Bane, no good. Jazz have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. There's the drive. Good work there as it goes. Bane's got 12.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's hear it for all the benches.
Young outside. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Young's got 45 points. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Rozier, the pass to Bane. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Wembanyama against Markkanen. Back to Young. A shot missing. Some solid defense from Rozier. Here's Bane. Collins with some nice D. Utah trailing here. Now, here's Banchero. Over Bane. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Bridges outside. Wants to get it to Bane, and does. And it's good for 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Markkanen kicks to Young. Banchero right side. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, Markkanen, and Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Wembanyama. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Young, no good. The Raptors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins with it. Turner with a screen on Rozier. Outside Cowan. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Rozier with a screen for Bane. Drains the 3-pointer. Bane's got 19 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Daniel Tice is checked in for Miles Turner. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Kelly Oubre is checked in for John Collins. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Banchero. Outside Rozier. Wembanyama, a screen on Young. Pass to Bane. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Dinwiddie is checked in for Toronto.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Thomas against Bane. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Lets a floater go. Toronto leading by 3. Wembanyama passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. Utah has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the basket is good. Thomas got his second basket.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Dinwiddie finds Bane. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Thomas. Pass to Kuminga. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 on the clock. Back to Oubre. Here's Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Jazz trail by 5. Tice with a screen on Bane. Outside Thomas. Young from outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bane. Şengün passes to Bane. Here's Dinwiddie. Wembanyama sets a screen for Dinwiddie. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Merciless answer from Dinwiddie. He says, I can do that as well.
Thomas a screen on Dinwiddie. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Bane. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And the Raptors with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Şengün. And Jeremy Sohan subbed in for Victor Wembanyama. Oubre against Hawkins. Dinwiddie for 3. Utah with the rebound. And here is Thomas. Tice sets a screen for Thomas. Young outside. There's the triple. Hawkins with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bane. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Bane's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Young. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Bane. Just 3 on the clock. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Lowry Markkanen. Young is out there with Banchero. Then there's Daniel Theis. And it's Collins in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And Utah making a change here. Turner's checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second. Raptors leading by 7. Sochan with the ball. Outside Rozier. Six to shoot. Over in the corner, Jaquez. The kick out to Rozier. Kept alive. Here's Sochan. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Daniel Theis is checked in for Markkanen. The Raptors also with a sub. Hayes is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, now during that break, Will Hardy with some good words for his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Rozier. Pass to Bridges from outside the arc, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Theis kicks to Young. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Raptors leading by 10. Now, here's Rozier. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Theis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bridges against Banchero. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has some talent to compete in the NBA.
And so Young will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 11-point game. With some arc. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Young against Wembanyama. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hayes has got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto. Utah is shooting 47%, pretty solid. Collins kicks to Young. Theis with a screen on Rozier. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hayes. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Şengün's checked in for Toronto. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Terry Rozier. Jazz on D. They trail by 11. Wembanyama. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Let's find out the news on Lauri Markkanen. David, what's the update?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Jazz let me know the status. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Another bucket! Wow!
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Dinwiddie outside. Wembanyama against Tice. Wembanyama down low. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Outside Collins. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Dinwiddie outside. Inside. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Young drives in, and it's blocked by Şengün. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Şengün finds Sohan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He misses the free throw. And the Raptors with some changes. Bane comes in for Miles Bridges. Halliburton subbed in for Dinwiddie. And he's good on the second. Jazz trail by 13. Now Young. Banchero, a screen on Halliburton. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Pass to Sohan. To the middle. Here's Bane. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 6 assists in the game. Halliburton against Young. A fadeaway. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young outside. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Raptors leading by 10. Outside, Bane. Young against Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Turner with the steal. And now Banchero pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. The Raptors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Bain against Banchero. Pass to Halliburton. 13 feet away. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 10-point game. And here's Young. Crosses over. And the layup is good. Young's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Jazz. Thomas comes in for Paolo Banchero. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Raptors. Şengün passes to Wembanyama. Şengün with a screen on Young. Halliburton kicks to Şengün. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And it's 6 points for Şengün.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Here's Young, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Personal foul. Second team.
That free throw good from Young. And so he hits both. Toronto leading by 8. Left side, Halliburton. 1:56 left in the game. Wembanyama passes to Bain. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Wembanyama finds Halliburton. Here's Şengün. And it's sent back by Turner. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Jazz trail by 8. Young outside. Collins a screen on Halliburton. Here's Young. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 1:15 left in the fourth. Puts it up. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Toronto.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Desmond Bain.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. Utah with the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Another miss by Utah. And it's the Raptors' ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the paint. Pass to Şengün. This one for 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. So Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how